No one can hurt you. Stoic wisdom that will change your life. Have you ever felt hurt by someone's words? Betrayed by a friend? Rejected by someone you trusted? Maybe you've spent nights replaying painful conversations in your head, wondering why people treat you the way they do. But what if I told you that no one can truly hurt you? This is one of the most powerful lessons taught by the Stoics, the ancient philosophers who mastered the art of inner peace. At first, this idea sounds impossible. Of course, people can hurt us. They can insult us, betray us, criticize us, and disappoint us. Yet the Stoics saw something deeper. They understood that the greatest source of suffering is not what happens to us. It is how we interpret what happens to us. Think about it. Two people can experience the exact same event. One person collapses under the pressure, while the other remains calm and confident. What made the difference? Not the event itself, but the meaning they gave to it. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius wrote that if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself but to your estimate of it. And this estimate you have the power to revoke at any moment. Read that again. You have the power. Not your enemies. Not your critics. Not your circumstances. You. Most people spend their lives trying to control the world around them. They want everyone to like them. They want every situation to go according to plan. They want life to be fair. But life doesn't work that way. People will misunderstand you. Some will judge you. Some will doubt you. Some will even try to bring you down. The Stoics accepted this reality instead of fighting against it. They understood that the only thing truly under your control is your own mind. Imagine a giant fortress standing on a mountain. Storms come. Winds rage. Rain falls. But the fortress remains standing. Why? Because its strength comes from within. Your mind can become that fortress. When someone insults you, you have a choice. You can accept their words and let them wound you. Or you can recognize that their words are merely sounds unless you give them power. An insult only becomes painful when you believe it. A criticism only destroys you when you allow it to define you. A rejection only breaks your heart when you tie your worth to another person's approval. This is not weakness. This is freedom. Most people are prisoners of other people's opinions. They wake up seeking validation. They spend their days worrying about what others think. They sacrifice their happiness to avoid criticism. But the Stoic refuses to hand over the keys to their peace of mind. They understand that their value does not come from the crowd. Their value comes from their character. And character cannot be taken away by anyone. Think of the strongest people you've ever met. Were they strong because life was easy? No. They were strong because they learned how to endure difficulty without losing themselves. Every challenge became training. Every setback became a lesson. Every disappointment became an opportunity to grow. This is the Stoic way. When life knocks you down, you do not ask, "Why is this happening to me?" Instead, you ask, "What can this teach me?" The obstacle becomes the path. The pain becomes the teacher. The struggle becomes the source of your strength. Imagine how different your life would be if you stopped taking everything personally. Someone ignores your message. Instead of feeling rejected, you move on. Someone criticizes your work. Instead of becoming defensive, you learn from it. Someone spreads rumors about you. Instead of wasting energy fighting them, you focus on becoming better. Suddenly, the things that once controlled your emotions lose their power. You become unshakable. And that is what truly frightens negative people. Not your anger. Not your arguments. Your calmness. When someone expects a reaction and receives silence instead, they lose control over you. When someone tries to provoke you and you remain composed, they realize their power has disappeared. The Stoics understood that emotional mastery is the highest form of strength. Anyone can react. Anyone can explode with anger. Anyone can seek revenge. But remaining calm when chaos surrounds you? That is rare. That is power. The next time someone insults you, pause. Ask yourself, do I want to give this person control over my emotions? The answer should be no. The next time life disappoints you, pause. Ask yourself, can I control this situation? If the answer is no, let it go. Save your energy for what you can control. Your thoughts, your actions, your attitude, your character. These are your true possessions. Everything else can be taken away. Money can disappear. Fame can fade. Relationships can end. But your character remains. That is why the Stoics invested so heavily in their inner world. They knew that external success is fragile. Inner strength is permanent. Remember this. No one can hurt you without your permission. They can attack your reputation. They can criticize your choices. They can reject your efforts. But they cannot touch your inner peace unless you allow them to enter. Guard your mind like a fortress. Protect your peace like a treasure. Train your thoughts like a warrior trains for battle. Because the moment you stop seeking approval from others is the moment you become truly free. The moment you stop fearing criticism is the moment you become unstoppable. And the moment you realize that your happiness comes from within is the moment no one can hurt you. Not because the world has changed, but because you have. So walk forward with confidence. Stand tall in the face of adversity. Remain calm in the storm. And remember the timeless wisdom of the Stoics. The strongest person is not the one who conquers others. The strongest person is the one who conquers themselves. No one can hurt you. Not when your mind belongs to you. Not when your peace comes from within. Not when you have mastered yourself. That is true freedom. That is true power. And that is the Stoic way.